A dictionary of dream symbols starts with a 60-page introduction to dream psychology by Eric Ackroyd, and then until page 315, which is where the book ends, except for some pages to make some notes, it gives multiple options of how to interpret these symbols. And to build on one's own associations, much like what I've done with this book, notes can be taken throughout. I would alter Gestalt philosophy, or psychology, really. Psychology branched out of philosophy, by the way, with the idea that rather than your dreams being entirely about you, them being through you. So it's how you're relating to it, or how you're interpreting these things that you're witnessing. But not all the characters are going to be about you. The Freudian thing about the oral, anal, genital interpretations of things. And no, it's not just about those organs. There's some truth to that perhaps a person would need to look at. Gestalt would be right, I would say, in terms of not being too intellectual. And some of the examples here about some of the things, I don't know, maybe somebody older than me, maybe somebody who lived during systemic racism, pre-Civil Rights Act, or at least remembers a little around the period where society was adjusting that sort of thing. Certainly Jungian would be more open to the spiritual side of these things. That there's more than drives and pleasure and stuff like this. But both Jungian and Freudian interpretation of dreams would involve, you may want to look at the stages of life, the different parts of the psychology and how these things are relating to what you're looking at. Keeping stuff for record nearby is very important. Some organizations want you to have details about the context of your spiritual operations and the timing and environmental factors that you can throw into things. Certainly you can manipulate dreams of yourself and others through certain techniques. This is not really about that, although Jung talks about, the active imagination and returning to and that sort of thing. Some tradition, some recommendations would be to, go and tell a psychologist and have them interpret and that sort of thing. But the psychologist, just like other priestly figures, we're not using priestly figures in secular society, so we have psychologists. You could go to, there are places, a masjid will allow this post the dawn prayers. Some of them, that's certainly a teaching that they will have. But, dreams rework what's in your life already.